Hello, baseball fans. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
Welcome into On Deck. I'm Tyler Redmond. As always, thank you so much for checking out the channel. I do appreciate it. While you're here, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date with everything going on here at On Deck and, of course, with the Atlanta Braves. All right, obviously, once again, we are talking about the World Series. The Astros have forced a Game 6, and as upsetting as the Braves not being able to finish it off at home, especially when you consider that the Braves did have a 4-run lead in Game 5, let's not get picky. Even with all of that, Atlanta is still set up well in Game 6 and a potential Game 7. So how do I think this is going to go? Both of these offenses have taken advantage of some struggling starting rotations. That's the key here. I told you in the Game 5 preview that I thought that the Braves could still win even if a rookie Tucker Davidson was on the mound to start the game. But it was never an expectation. There is still a lot that we don't know about Tucker Davidson, and to expect a great start considering those circumstances, it's hard to be mad about it. He's a rookie, and considering that he only had 5 games at the Major League level prior to the World Series appearance, it's not fair to him. But it was the best shot that the Braves had at the time. But that situation goes out the window with Max Fried on the mound. This is the guy that the Braves want on the bump in this type of situation. He's the guy that you have to expect to win. Now, he does have a few things working against him, most notably that his last few appearances have been tough. In his first appearance in the World Series, he only threw 5 innings and gave up 5 earned runs. That's not what the Braves are looking for in this outing. They need the guy who had a 3.04 ERA throughout the regular season. Max Fried is the true key to this game. Runs are going to be scored. We know that. With 2 great offenses, it's going to happen. These teams have been fairly equal, and I really think it will come down to which team is able to take advantage with runners on and with 2 outs. That's how the Braves have been successful this entire postseason, and that's how the Astros were able to beat Fried. With that said, minimizing damage is still key. I told you that from the beginning of the postseason. Pitchers have to minimize damage. Fried was not able to do that in Game 2. And there was really just one bad inning for Max Fried in his first appearance against the Astros, where Houston scored 4 runs. Couple of hits, runners on the corners, infield single, cost the Braves a run. Then it was another hit. They kept piling on. A wild pitch later, it really all just looked like the Bad News Bears. So why am I confident tonight, you're probably wondering? Because Fried was able to settle down after that bad inning and gave the Braves some length. Might have figured something out on the way. And I know a lot of you guys are worried, understandably. But I needed to know where Fried's head was about tonight, and he said that he's thankful for being here and that he's ready to go, and that's what you want to hear. He's also not unaware that the last few starts haven't been what the team needed. And much like Brian Snitker said, I expect Max to be at the top of his game tonight. He's one of the best starting pitchers in baseball, especially since this year's All-Star break. And honestly, he's been the guy that the Braves have counted on the most these past couple of years. Whatever happens, it's going to be with him on the mound. I know that it's unfortunate that Charlie Morton didn't start last night. You could argue that this series would be over if he did. But now's not the time for that kind of discussion. As much as Charlie is an ace, Fried is too. But what do the Astros got in store for the Braves tonight? Remember, they've used a lot of their bullpen. They've been in some desperate situations. Remember, this will be their second consecutive elimination game. And it will be Johnny Holstaff on the mound for the Astros at some point tonight, but they don't have a certifiable ace to go to. Valdez pitched last night. Greinke pitched Game 4. They are going to Luis Garcia. We know that. I think this is a better choice on the Braves side of things than having to face Urquidy, who had a great appearance in Game 2 against Atlanta. But the Astros will likely try to save Urquidy for Game 7 as their starter. But the Braves also had 4 walks across 3 2/3 against Garcia. That set up the 1 run for the Braves later on against him. I think it's going to be a chaotic experience in the Astro clubhouse. In any close game situation or any big-time run situation, I really don't think they're going to have a fun time tonight. I wouldn't be surprised by any choice that the Astros made going into this evening. It's a desperate situation. Not that they can't win, but it is a necessary win for them. They have to or they go home. So who's going to win tonight? I wish I could give you that answer, but it will be answered tonight. Game starts at 8:09 p.m. Like I said in the Game 5 look ahead, rock your pearls, swing your swords, hug a panda, whatever it takes, root on these Braves tonight. It's going to be a great watch, and it should be pretty great television. Before you go, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date with everything going on here at On Deck, and of course with the Atlanta Braves. We're getting ready to prepare some more World Series content and of course some off-season content. It's not that far away, guys. Hopefully it consists of the Braves being the victor of Game 6. With all of that out of the way, I'll catch you next time right here at On Deck.
Baseball fans, make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to this channel. As always, thank you for your support.